What's up, everybody? Teacher Willy here for lesson 32. We're here for lesson 32 of ACES with the pastors at Sabapa, and I am going to try and speak all English. Thanks for joining us. This is for Juana, so make sure you watch. All right. I will put the link down in the description, the link to the audio for this lesson. Vanessa, ask in English, onde você mora?
Where do you live?
Where do you live? Eu moro em Palmas.
I live in Palmas.
I live in Palmas, very good. Quanto tempo faz que você mora em Palmas?
How long time do you live in Palmas?
Okay, so how long already has time implicit in how long. So not how long time, just how long. Time is already inside of long. So how long?
How long?
So is this something that is completely in the past? If I ask you, how long... Oh, I almost said it in English. Quanto tempo faz que você mora em Palmas? Is it completely in the past? É completamente no passado? Ou inclui hoje?
Quer falar no passado, né?
Não? Só responde. É completamente no passado ou inclui hoje também? Inclui esse momento. Porque você ainda mora em Palmas, right? So, se é do passado até o presente, nós temos uma forma especial que nós falamos na última aula. Do you remember?
Have been. How long have been?
Have.
Been.
Subject. What's the subject? You.
Very good. How long have you been
Uh-huh.
in your city?
Where are we?
Live in
No. How long have you been in
Palmas.
Okay. So,
Fica complicado.
right, no, but there's a reason that you wanted to say that. Why? So what does this mean? How long have you been in Palmas? What does this mean? In Portuguese.
Né? Quanto
Quanto
tempo
tempo
você
você
está
está
em Palmas?
em Palmas? É que você vive, que você mora em Palmas.
Live.
Yeah, tem estado literalmente, mas seria traduzido como que você está. Como é que é? Agora, essa coisa que eu queria colocar, nós vamos trocar o been e colocar what? Live, mas é particípio do passado, então é lived. Have you lived? Lived.
Então seria how long have you lived in Palmas?
Yes. So, if you say, how long have you been in Palmas? Generally, it's almost the same. It's almost the same. É quase a mesma coisa. How long have you lived in Palmas? How long have you been in Palmas? But there is a little difference. There's a little difference between how long have you been in Palmas and how long have you lived in Palmas. Because some people come to Palmas to work, and then they move, and then they live in Palmas. So it could be two different times. Faz alguns anos que eu moro em Palmas.
Faz alguns anos? Maybe. Have been?
The best way to form a sentence in English, the best way is starting with the subject. if it's not a question.
Yes.
I am. I am stay here a few years.
Okay, first, what does stay mean? Stay is ficar.
I am.
Wait, is
I am.
yeah, I was just gonna say, does
I
it
am here.
no, does it include now, just now, or just the past, or both?
Both.
Both. So it's not gonna be I am.
No. I have.
Ambos.
I have been.
Ambos.
Both.
Eu moro em Palmas.
I have lived.
Lived.
I have lived
I have lived
in Palmas
a
a few years.
Yeah. So you can say, I have lived in Palmas a few years. I have lived in Palmas for a few years. So pode colocar, I have lived in Palmas for a few years, or I have lived in Palmas a few years.
A tradução seria eu tenho morado em Palmas.
Literalmente, eu tenho morado. Yes. Mas a tradução seria, faz alguns anos que eu moro em Palmas.
A dificuldade que a gente tem
De inverter.
é de querer jogar a nossa língua para o
Yes.
inglês.
It's very normal to want to translate exactly, and that's why we practice present perfect so often. We practice a lot present perfect. Why? Because it's different, and that's why I say it is probably the most difficult thing in early English learning. It's the most difficult thing because we use it a lot, and it's very different from what you say most of the time in Portuguese.
Bem, eu não sei falar, não sei comentar em inglês, mas quando você disse faz tantos anos, make 5 years.
Right. And that's why I also say one of the things that we have to identify, is it something that's now, something that's in the past, or both?
Make never.
Okay, so first we identify, if it's both, we never translate faz 2 anos, tem 2 anos, há 2 anos. We don't translate those 3 verbs exactly. We use this translation of have lived, have been, have gone, have whatever the past participle. Okay. Mar. Ask me what I like to do. Ask me what I like to do.
Do you like to do?
Close. Close. Ask me what I like to do.
What I like. What? What do you like to do?
What do you like to do? Good. Very good. John. Eu gosto de viajar.
I like to travel.
To trip?
Travel.
Trip or travel?
Travel.
What do you think?
What do you think? I know. I don't think, I know. What is the difference between trip and travel?
Trip.
Tripe é o que nós temos por dentro, tripa. Tripe não é. Trip.
Okay. Trip is.
Trip on what?
The subjective and the verb.
Trip is, revelation. Trip is the noun. Travel
verbo.
The
It's the
verb.
verb. Yeah. But not subjunctive. The noun. Substantivo.
Substantivo
So I
municipais.
say,
Subject.
I like
Legal, subjective, não?
Not subjective. Subjective is a vowel. Subjective is tempo verbal. Subjuntivo é tempo verbal. É noun, é substantivo.
Ah, isso.
Mas é noun.
Não,
Até tem uma história que quando eu comecei a dar aula, eu me lembro das primeiras aulas, 2000 lá no Sul, eu pensei, eu não sabia também, porque é bem diferente. Daí eu pensei, então, verbo é verb. Então deve ser que substantivo que é noun deve ser nono. Se é verbo deve ser nono. Daí eu tentei usar nono ao invés de substantivo.
Teacher, then I never used to trip.
Yes, you do. But to trip, everybody watch.
Oh,
What?
trip is conversação.
So, I always think about how many Brazilians say, quantos brasileiros já falaram, eu tropecei até Nova York. Right? I tripped to New York.
Tropeção grande.
Yeah. No avião tem muito.
what I say?
So what do you say? What was the sentence?
I like to travel.
I like to
I
travel.
like to travel.
Se você gosta de tropeçar, é só aquela pessoa que é desastrada que já desistiu de tentar não ser desastrada.
Where did you try? Where did you trip?
Where did you trip? Onde você tropeçou? Porque to trip é verbo, que quer dizer tropeçar. Where did you travel?
If I say have a good travel, a good trip.
A good trip. Trip é o substantivo.
Have a good trip.
Have a good trip.
Never travel. Have a
Não,
good
nunca
travel.
diga nunca. Never say never. Never. There is travels that is used, but it's very formal. The travels of Marco Polo, for example. It's very formal, very like mais a ideia de jornada, de alguma coisa, like Marco Polo. Okay. This you can see travels in the King James Bible. The travels of Paul, for example. The travels of Paul. Ok. Eu poderia viajar. Primeira vez.
I would can.
Oh!
Eu cheguei a pensar nisso,
What-
só vai funcionar.
Would can trip?
I know.
Viajar, travel.
Ah, okay.
I know.
You know?
Yeah, I could.
I could.
Ah.
Okay, so remember when we talked about would. Remember when we talked about would, I said you can take would and put it in front of almost every verb, right? I said you can take would and put it in front of almost every verb. Pode pegar, eu disse que pode pegar would e colocar na frente de quase todos os verbos para fazer ia. Agora,
Menos can.
qual é o problema? Que tipo de palavra é would? What kind of word is would? Auxiliar. What kind of word is can?
Very fun.
Dois verbos fortes. Right? So, por isso não pode, mas olha aqui criatividade em inglês. Inglesa. Opa, eu errei. Fiquei tão animado que eu errei. Okay, ready? Take two.
Cool.
Would, can, fica?
Could.
Good. Could. Seria melhor when, mas não foi. Could.
I could travel.
I could travel.
I would travel.
You could.
Muito bom jogo.
Você poderia. Como seria? Could you? Vamos ver?
Yeah? Yeah, so because would and can are auxiliary verbs, could is an auxiliary verb, or what we call strong verbs, right? Strong verbs. So, I could travel. Just like all strong verbs, we're going to invert the subject and the verb.
Could I?
Could I travel?
Could I travel?
Could I travel? Should I? Could I? Should I?
No, we'll get there. We'll get there, calma. Lesson 35, I think. All right. So for now, would, could.
Teacher, one
Yeah.
question.
Yep.
Why
Why do we
why do we
always use
always
use capital I?
Uau!
Huh?
Como é a palavra aí? Você falou?
Capital?
É.
Capital I. So you can say capital or uppercase. Capital or uppercase. Because it's English grammar. That's the only reason. I had an argument, eu tive uma discussão com minha professora da quarta série. Porque ela marcou errado, eu sempre colocava I am a person, como exemplo. I am a person. E ela what? I capital, right? A capital. Mesma coisa. Não? Little a. Why? Deve ter alguma razão lá na história linguística de inglês, mas I is capital, a is lowercase.
As duas palavras significam capital.
Capital é maiúscula. As duas palavras significam maiúscula.
As duas são maiúsculas.
Yeah.
A palavra maiúscula.
Yes.
Uppercase também é maiúsculo.
Yeah. São sinônimos.
Capital.
capital letters.
Capital letters.
This is capital letters.
Yeah.
Capital.
And then lowercase.
Tem lowercase. E o
Lowercase
or
and
lowercase.
uppercase.
Yep.
Lowercase.
What does the lowercase mean?
Ask AP, o que você gostaria de fazer? Vanessa, ask AP, o que você gostaria de fazer?
What would you like to do?
What would you like to do? Good. What would you like to do?
I would like to read.
I would like to read. Good.
Read?
No.
Read.
Not this read, this read.
Read.
Write.
Oh, right.
I would like to write. I would like to read. Okay. Ask. Ask Dan. O que você gosta de fazer?
Essa não é pra mim, não. What do you like to do?
Good. What do you like to do?
I like to drink coffee.
I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah.
Sabia que ele ia falar isso. I like to drink coffee.
I like to read a book.
Okay, so
Read books.
there we go, right? If it was one book, I like to read the Bible. Okay, that's fine. That would be I like to read a book, but I like to read books if it's various books. So look what happens.
Aquela mania de querer pensar e colocar
Look at what happens. What would you like to do now? What do you like to do always? By switching from would to do, we change from what you want to do now, what you would like to do now, to what you always like to do, what you have a habit of doing. Habit, hábito.
Parece
Coelho.
A habit? No. Rabbit, okay? Rabbit, coelho, habit, hábito.
Habit.
Habit.
rabbit.
When
Lembra que o H não sobe L e o L
when does R have the, when is it that R is H? When is R H? H.
R?
Uh-huh.
Never.
Never. That's right. Never. So there, this is never habit. Never. This
Rabbit.
is habit.
Foi.
Rabbit. Habit. Ok. Eu gosto de ir ao cinema.
I like go.
Okay, so are you at the cinema or are you going? Is it movement? Você já está no cinema nessa frase ou você gosta de se movimentar até o cinema?
I like go.
Eu criei esse símbolo, isso é o símbolo de to, right? To de movimento. I like to go ao cinema. Remember ao? Okay, wait, okay. Don't say anything. Okay. At the. What does at the? No. No, I'm saying no. Okay, no is, yeah, at the, good. Achei que ele estava repetindo o no que eu tinha falado. Yes, at the is no. So, what is ao? To the cinema. Cinema, the movies, the movie theater, whichever you want to use. At the, no, to the, ao. Então, o que acontece? Nós não vamos usar at the quando em movimento. So if I call you and you are at the movies, I say, Mara, where are you? I'm at the movies. Okay, no movement. I'm there. Now, if you're driving and you don't answer the phone, don't answer the phone. Okay, you hit the Bluetooth. Okay, and I say, Mara, where are you? I'm going to the movies because you're in movement. Okay. Eu gosto de filmes americanos.
I like American movies.
I like American movies. Aquele é um filme americano.
That is American movie.
That is
The American. Não?
o filme americano.
Ou. Não, é
Eu concordo. Não é da.
That is a American movie.
Almost. Now you're closer. Está mais perto.
I don't know.
That is a American movie.
That is American movie.
Vamos começar daqui para lá ajudando. Quem pode ajudar?
Eu esqueci qual é a frase.
This é isso se tiver na mão ou se estiver assistindo.
Aquele.
Mas geralmente vai ser that na maioria das situações.
A frase é: aquele é um filme americano.
Yes. Mara?
sabe? These.
Não, aquele é sempre that. That is an American.
Ah, eu já vi esse detalhe aí.
That is an American movie.
E eu tô aqui, gente, tem alguma coisa que